Hey guys, what's going on? It's iTouch here that's spelled with 0, and today I'm going to be bringing you guys a sort of demo of the Thumbies from Budget Gadgets. Thank you, Bella, for sending these out to me for a review. Now, I did say I would get to these a little bit earlier, but it took a week to ship because it's coming from Singapore. I think it mailed through the Singapore Post, so generally things like that take 2 to 3 weeks to ship, so I was surprised it got here in a week. And then when it got here, I had to leave and whatnot. I went on my college tour already. It was awesome. I took a lot in, so that was a great experience. Now I'm just leaving Friday for about the rest of August, so I thought I'd bring you guys the review of these before it's too late. So again, these are Thumbies from Budget Gadgets. You can find them online. I'll have all the info down below in the description. And you can see here they have some pretty neat packaging. There's a couple of hands playing a game. And here are two of the Thumbies. And on the back, they have a bunch of buttons for like A and B, X, Y, Z, whatever it is. And it says it works with your favorite games, so it includes Call of Duty, Brother in Arms, NBA Live, Gorilla Bob, Pac-Man, Mega Man, and so on and so forth. You can read the rest on the screen. So I'm going to go ahead and unpack these guys, and I'll come back to you in a little bit. Alright guys, so here are the Thumbies all unpacked. They give you, once again, 2 D-pads over here. They give you 1 tiny button if you're playing a game that only requires 1 button. 1 giant button that has 3 little buttons on it for a game that requires 3 buttons, and 1 with 2 buttons for a game that requires 2 buttons. So I'm going to go ahead and just apply these guys to my iPod Touch. So here it is. I'm just going to go ahead and load up Call of Duty and get my camera to focus in on this right now. Looks pretty good. Alright. So I have one of the Thumbies right here. Let's go ahead and refocus. That's good. Alright. So just touch the screen. You keep the volume a little low so you guys can hear me. Oh, it was low. So I'm just going to go to single player. Let's go to new game. Doriz. And we'll go see how easy these things are to put on. So the back, as you can see, I don't know, it's a little flimsy. I wouldn't think that this thing would suction cup, but apparently it does. But we'll see how it does. And let's just go ahead and try and put this on top. I might have to take my case off, which would be a good idea. So that might get a little annoying, having to take a case off, especially if you don't want like the back getting dirty when you're holding it or something like that. But I don't know, it doesn't bug me too much. So it looks like they don't stick too well, but I guess the point is that when you're holding it, right, it's fine because you're pushing down on the screen anyway. And let's get the other one on here. Again, this sort of covers up the aim button down below, above it. That doesn't really bother me either. So we have 2 D-pads here. Does make the game a little bit more controllable, I guess you could say. See if I can actually shoot. And I can shoot, I can knife. See if I die. I feel like it is a little bit harder to control the game. I'm trying to get this to focus for you guys also. There we go. Now they're working. See if I can make it to round 1 or past round 1. Where am I? Oh, there we go. Alright, so I made it past round 1. So these things are a little hard to use. They do slide on the screen a little bit. Maybe it'd be, I don't know if it'd be easier to use the A button here because you do need to, this is also a joystick. But generally the controls in this game, Call of Zombies, do pretty much suck anyway. Definitely prefer it on PS3. But these things do work pretty well. I guess they do take some time to get used to, and I'm going to go ahead and get another game out for you guys so I can show you how well these buttons work. Alright guys, so this is not your typical game where you'd be using buttons, but for those of you who play this game and know this game, this is Ninjump, for those of you who don't know. And this is one of my favorite games on the iPod Touch because it's just so simple to play. It's a one-click game. You press a button, and basically the game comes to life. So I decided to take the 2-button one because it's actually smaller, takes up less room than this 1-button because the suction cup is bigger on here, and just put it down the bottom. And also, if you want it, you can do 2 fingers. I guess it gives you more stability during the game and more control. You have 2 buttons. But you can use one of these if you want. And I actually think it works really well. So I'll just go ahead and show you a quick demo. I'm just going to play. The whole button aspect is really nice because it definitely feels like you're pressing a button when you're playing this game. Now I might die quick because I'm playing through my camera screen, but no worries. So let's just go ahead and get this bird right here. Wow. So yeah, it's very simple and easy to use. You can basically implement these into anything like I did myself. So if you want to go ahead and pick these up, go ahead. They're at budgetgadgets.com, I believe it is. If it's not, then excuse me. Everything will be down below in the description once again. That's basically it. These are Thumbies. Again, thanks Bella from Budget Gadgets for sending these out for review. Sorry it took so long, guys, to get this review out. Just a lot of things, like I had said earlier, just came up. And I have a lot to do the rest of the summer, so hopefully I'll see you guys soon, I guess, when September rolls around. But again, these are Thumbies. Pick these up. Budget Gadgets. Again, these took about a week to ship from Singapore, which is really quick time for something that's coming from Asia. And this has been iTouch Stuff here, that's spelled with 0, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.